Hi, Roger Connect, President, Universal Accounting Center.
And Andrew Argue here.
What we want to do is talk to you, the individual who's not the accountant, not the bookkeeper, who's considering actually offering bookkeeping services as a business opportunity. What kind of potential is there? What kind of opportunity exists? But more importantly, what do you need to actually be prepared to do to actually run, operate, and own a profitable bookkeeping practice, not being a bookkeeper, not being an accountant? What does that look like? So Andrew, let's talk about opportunity. What kind of demand is out there?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think accounting is one of the greatest, positions and jobs and companies that you can start in today's modern age. I mean, literally every single business out there needs an accountant in some sort of fashion. So, I mean, the opportunities are literally endless. Every company needs one.
Mm-hmm. So when you're looking at it from the point of view of demand, when you can say 100% of the businesses out there need accounting, 92% of the businesses out there are small businesses with fewer than 20 employees, typically cannot have within their employment a full-time or even a part-time bookkeeper and accountant. They're outsourcing that need. They're needing the taxes done, the payroll taxes. I mean, every business has payroll, right? So all these things are obviously that innate need that you're able to, as a business owner, feel and offer, right? So that's the first thing, demand.
Exactly, and one of the other great things about accounting is, a lot of people think, oh, I have to go to college or I have to be a CPA to do accounting. That's absolutely not true. In fact, accounting is one of those great industries where it's kind of hard enough to where not everybody knows everything so they can do it themselves. You have to know a little bit, but it's actually easy enough where in just a few weeks you can learn enough to where you can actually start your own practice and go out and get clients and start to have your own business. You don't have to wait for 4 or 5 years, get an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree. You can literally get started today for a couple of weeks, learn how to actually do accounting, and within just a matter of months, have clients and have your own business working from home.
That's right, and one of the big things that you have to understand is, like any business, you as the owner have the opportunity to have people who are involved on the sales side. You have people that can be involved on the production side. You can fill whichever role you choose to fill as the business owner, but the point is as a business owner, you don't have to do the books. Yeah. You don't have to be an accountant or a CPA. You can actually employ these individuals if you so choose, right?
Exactly, no, that's a great point. I mean, like you have to make that decision. You have to know enough, because if you're going to be talking with potential clients, you kind of have to know a little bit about what's going on, obviously, but you don't need to be the one that actually does it all. You can outsource it to other people. You can have other people that are actually doing the work and delivering the services for the client, and you can be the business person. You can be the entrepreneur. You can put all the pieces together. You can have clients. You can have people that deliver services, and you can be the person in the middle that brings it all home and has a profitable business that you run, even though you haven't gone through tons and tons of time in school and whatnot. But the reason why I think it's so good is that one of the beautiful things about accounting, we were talking about this earlier today, 7 years, that's how long. When you get one client, most clients are monthly recurring clients or annual recurring clients, and the average life expectancy of that client is 7 years. So it's an amazing business where you just have to build it once, and that sucker will run forever.
Well, one of the things I would say about the reoccurring revenue, when you look at the lifetime value of a client, a business that's going to be doing services with you for 7 years, that's huge, because you're able to now actually take on a client and know with fairly good confidence that as long as you service them properly, as long as you take care of their needs, they're going to come back month after month after month. I mean, consider it. You've got your payroll, you've got your taxes. There's so many things that need to be done in the business. If you're providing that quality service, they're going to come back and pay you for those services. So as a business opportunity, low capital for startup. You don't need an expensive real estate or storefront to actually run the business. You don't have to have a lot of overhead. This is something you can easily do with low capital, easy marketing, and more importantly, high demand. So with that in mind, your profit margins can be very good.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's something that, just to give you an idea, like if you were to say, okay, look, I think this sounds like something I'd be interested in, let's talk a little bit about timeline. Like, what would be your next steps? And really, you do have to learn a little bit about the accounting. And so that's going to take you somewhere around 4 to 8 weeks, depending on what type of services you want to focus on. You have to get a little bit of that foundation. And then as soon as you get a little bit of that foundation, it's really only about another 8 weeks of building the business and getting clients. So you're talking about really 3 to 4 months until you've got everything in place, and even sooner than that. I would say 2 to 3 months until you can actually start getting clients and growing your own business.
Yes, and when it comes to actually timeline, I mean, think about it. If you bought a franchise, you're going to go attend a franchise university or training of sorts to learn their processes and procedures. Within accounting and bookkeeping, within weeks, you can actually learn the processes and what you're going to be doing as services. You can be out ready to market within a few months. The big part of this is the capital outlay. You can literally start an accounting, bookkeeping, tax type business for just a few thousands of dollars with no real commitments as to leases and so forth, and do so with low risk, with low stress, high profit margins. this is a perfect business opportunity for you to consider. We'd love to have you reach out to us. Let's go ahead and take the opportunity to evaluate what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to build, and more importantly, how you can do it right. We've got a turnkey system that we can enable you to implement, get you in the proper position, and in fact even introduce to you the proper people to do the work if you chose to outsource it to them, either as employees or 1099. So a lot of options. The point is the opportunity is there for you.
Absolutely, and let's talk a little bit about results too. So, between the people that have gone through your program and the people that have worked with me, I mean, the possibilities are huge. I mean, we've got people that have that are running the business all on their own that are doing $250,000 a year in sales. People that, we've even got one person who's doing $65,000 a month just on her own. She doesn't even have any employees. She's really taken it to a whole new level of value creation there. So there's an incredible opportunity in accounting where whether you want to build a bigger business and have a team, or you just want to work for yourself and keep it low stress, low overhead, the possibilities are huge.
You can easily be making anywhere between $60 to $100 an hour. You can be easily earning between $80 to $120 an hour as just you, a sole proprietor, single business. If you brought in employees, you can build a business that's bringing in hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in revenue. It's basically limitless. What do you want to build? Is this something you want to do full-time, part-time? Is this something that you would actually like to run as a business with employees or just yourself? The options are endless.
Well, and one of the great things about accounting that is so different from other service businesses is that you're actually, when you build your business, you're building a bit of an asset. Because the clients stick around for 7 years, you'll have a book of business. And so it's actually something that you can sell at the end. You've got a $300,000-$400,000 a year business doing that. I mean, if you've got a law practice or you're doing a marketing agency, it's real sketchy sometimes on how much those businesses are worth because the clients leave so often. But with accounting, them sticking around for 7 years, you can just sit there and manage your business once you build it once. You'll have it forever. Because once you build a client base the first time and you build it nice and big, it'll grow on itself. So it grows on itself, clients stick around for 7 years, it's a sellable asset, so making profit every year along the way, and then you have an exit strategy at the end of it.
Exactly. No, I can't say it better than that. So here's what you need to do. Right below is the information that you need in order to reach out to us. We'd love to speak with you, do a quick consultation to find out what kind of background you have, what kind of goals you have, what kind of income opportunities you're trying to pursue, and let's see whether or not this is a good fit for you as the right business opportunity. So take care.